everything boiled down in one with seed. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. Welcome to Living Life. Today I just want to touch on some Trini sayings. These are just some things that while watching my videos you may hear me say, or you may hear other people in my videos say, but you may not really understand what it means, because being honest, the first time when I came here to live 13 years ago, I didn't really understand some of the things people used to be saying. I mean, they're talking English, but they have some sayings and they have some words that carry different meaning than what you would be accustomed to the word meaning. Like if you're a foreigner, you're not from here, and you hear them say something, you might be thinking it's something good, or you might be thinking along the lines of what you're accustomed to, but that is not what they mean. The words I want to touch on today is the word fresh. Now, I have friends from all over the world, and most of the times when they say the word fresh, they mean that either they're smelling fresh, or which means they're smelling good, real good, right? The clothes smelling fresh, they're smelling good. Or in terms of like seafood, they would say the seafood fresh, meaning that it just caught from the sea and it's not even a day old. It's like just caught fish, just come out the water and it's fresh. But for Trini people, if you give them a piece of fish and they say it's fresh, they mean it's smelling rank, smelling stink, it's smelling bad. If you give them food and they say the food smelling fresh, it means your food smelling rank, it ain't cooked good. And if they say the food tasting fresh, that means that it lacking salt or it lacking seasoning. So fresh is one of the words that you had to look out for. You have to clarify the meaning of the word fresh. Guardians say that don't really make no kind of sense is the word boy. After every sentence, they would say the word boy. You find so boy, or you think so boy, or what's the scene boy? Whether you're a woman, a man, a boy, a girl, granny, anybody, they just like to use the word boy. So at the ending of every word, every sentence, every phrase, they like to put the word boy. It don't mean that they're calling you a boy. Don't take offense to it. It's just one of the things that they usually say. Another thing that they like to use, so other people would say the words, do you think so? Trinidadian people, they say, you find so? You find so? They mean that you have to literally go and find something, or find something called so. They mean, do you think so? But instead of saying, do you think so, they usually say, you find so? You find so, and they don't pronounce the D. You find so. So I would say, you find so. They would say, you find so. So the D just drop and cut off. You find so. Another one is, other people would say, really weird, or really weird. Excuse my Trini accent, it's starting to come in now. Other people would say, really weird. But Trini people, they say, real weird. You're real weird, boy. You're doing some real weird things. I can't understand them, you know, the real weird. That is how they say it. So they drop the Y and say real weird, or weird. We say weird, W-E-I-R-D, weird, but they say weird. A come in the word and don't even know where the A come from, but real weird. They say it. They say real weird, real weird. Another one, this is one my son actually used to say, and I had to ask him where he get that from, because every time he say it, it's like my brain just used to, because it don't make no sense. But apparently he is not the only person that used to say it. He born in Guyana. He's a Guyanese by birth, but he has been living here since he was 2 years old. So he grew up hearing the saying and then he picked it up. This is the one called lower up the volume. That makes no sense to me. I just get so mad every time I hear that. Lower up the volume. How could you lower up a volume? Other people would say turn up the volume or please turn up the volume. Lower up the volume. That don't make no sense. But that is one of the things that they say. Lower, like turn down up the volume. It makes sense? It don't make no sense. One is you're spinning top in mud. So other people would say you are wasting your time. Trini people don't say you are wasting your time. They say you're spinning top in mud. Meaning simply you're wasting your time. Don't waste your time. Like if you talking to somebody, boy, you telling she not making no sense. All you doing right now is just spinning top in mud. That's all you doing. Water off a duck back. Spinning top in mud means stop wasting your time. Trouble make monkey eat pepper. So other people would say curiosity kills the cat. Trini people say trouble make monkey eat pepper, meaning that sometimes in life you can be too inquisitive and don't go peeping and seeking behind nothing. One hand can't clap. Now in Guyana we have a similar saying where we say one hand don't clap, right? Or one hand don't clap. But Trini people don't say one hand don't clap. They say one hand can't clap. C-Y-A-H. Can. Not can't, you know, C-A-N-T. Can. C-Y-A-H. So one hand can't clap. So you can't do nothing by yourself. Meaning teamwork makes the dream work. Laugh and cry live in the same house. So Guyanese people would say what's sweet in goat mouth, bitter in he bam bam. Meaning that what could make you happy also has the power to make you cry. In the same thing, go for luck, in see for luck. Well, my mother, when I was growing up, she used to say, they used to refer to Indian names, Harry Luck, in poor luck. Right? That is what my mother, that is what I grew up hearing my mother saying, Harry Luck in poor luck. But in Trinidad, they say, go for luck in see for luck. Meaning that what one person might be able to get away with or what one person would be lucky in doing, if you go and do the same thing or try to do the same thing, you may not get through with it the same way like how that person gets through with it. So your luck may not be somebody else's luck. So Harry luck in poor luck or go for luck in see poor luck. Any which way you twist it in it, it says the same thing, but just they use different people names. Don't play mass if you're afraid powder. Now in Guyana we have a similar saying, right? Don't go in the kitchen if you can't stand the heat. Don't go and interfere with nothing, nobody. Don't put yourself in trouble if you can't stand the consequences of your actions. Don't do nothing that you can't handle. Don't cause trouble. Don't get yourself involved in nothing. Just don't go in the kitchen if you're afraid heat. Because in the kitchen, you know, it have hot things in the kitchen. If you know somebody is trouble and you're seeing there's trouble, don't go interfering with them, because you will have to stand the consequences of your actions. So that is what that means. Don't play mass if you're afraid powder. Every bread has its cheese. Now in Guyana, growing up, I used to hear my mother say, every moldy bread has its own vroom vroom cheese. I always used to want to know what the hell is moldy. What the hell is moldy bread and what the hell is vroom vroom cheese? Until I get older and I realized that it was just a saying that it had no such thing as vroom vroom cheese. But you know, when you're young, you will be curious. So meaning that every person has a soulmate. Everybody will eventually find the person that will suit them. and everybody has a partner in life. That is what that one means. So don't think that you going too far, because best believe if you is a bully bird, it have a vroom vroom cheese somewhere out there waiting for you, looking for you. So every molly bread have its own vroom vroom cheese, or every bread has its cheese. Every crab finds its hole, right? Now, I don't think in Ghana we have any saying that goes with this. I can't really remember. But every crab finds its hole simply mean that everybody will eventually find a place in life. Every person will eventually find something that they qualify to do, and they will settle down doing that. That is what every crab has its hole mean. Papayu! Other people would say, oh my gosh, like if you tell them something and it's good news, they say, oh my gosh. When people, they say, Papayu, meaning, well, oh wow. That's what it means. It means wow, or oh gosh. But instead of saying oh gosh, they say Papayu. Like if you come and you say, for example, well, girl, you know, today I buy a new shoes. They see these shoes, they will say, Papayu, you're doing yourself, you like yourself. Papayu is an exclamation of, oh my gosh, something is so wonderful, or news is so wonderful. To boil down like Baji. Now, you and somebody in an argument, right? And you threaten the person and you tell them, oh, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I will do this, and I will do the next, and you're railing up and you're going on like a bad John, and your feelings, all of this. And then the person now step to you and say, okay, back up the things them that you were saying with your mouth now. Let me hear you now. I'm in front of you. Represent yourself. And then you have nothing to say, and you're just quiet and you walk away. They would say, oh, so you boil down like Baji. Meaning you chew down and you get quiet. You get quiet. You can't back up your mouth. You can't back up the things you was talking. So that is what that one means. You boil down like Baji. All skin teeth is no laugh. Meaning that everybody that's smiling with you is not your friend. Other people would say, that is your enemy. That person doesn't like you. That is not your friend. Trini people would say, all skin teeth is not laugh. Meaning that person might be smiling in your face, but behind your back, they're giving you a side eye, and they don't really like you. Monkey know which tree to climb on. Now, in Guyana, we would say, monkey know which limb to jump on. Meaning, people know who to pick on. Right? When you are a manipulative, rowdy, bullying type of person, you know exactly who to bully, who to show your colors with, who to get on with, who to carry on with this kind of atrocious attitude with. Because if you meet somebody who at first sight you look at them and you know, tell yourself that okay, this person will handle my matter for me, you will boil down like Baji. And you wouldn't even attempt to do that person nothing, because like they say, monkey know which limb to jump on. So bullies know who to interfere with, because they could sense the weakness on you. So monkey know which limb to jump on. Mad scene. Mad scene means, other people would say crazy things. Well, British people would say mad thing. Right? That girl is a mad thing, or thing, or however they say it, but that girl is a mad thing. And I went down there, and oh, it's a mad thing. It's Trini people don't say that. They say mad scene. If an accident happen and it have confusion there, they will say that is a mad scene. It's arguing or quarreling and they're going on with rowdy behavior. They would say right now, Thomas and his wife, it's a real mad scene with them, meaning it's real confusion. So other people would say, well, I know British people would say mad thing, right? Or they would say confusion, but Trini people would say mad scene. And last but not least is, what's the scene? What's the scene? So other people, when they greeting you, they would say, what's up? How are you? How is everything? with you. Trini people don't say that. They say, where's the scene there, boy? Meaning, what that means? How is everything? How are you? How is your mother? How is your family? Everything boiled down in one with where's the scene? If this video added any sort of value to you, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button and the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you would be notified every time I upload. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day or night or whatever time of the day or night that you see this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Be yourself. Nobody fear till you fear yourself. What's important, how you see yourself. They won't see it till you see yourself. Can't get money.